So I was chilling here at school. I was like, hey, Tori, you better go today, dude. We're gonna have so much fun. It's gonna be raining. It's not gonna be that way. You know, we're gonna have fun. So I get home. I eat my favorite food, lasagna. As you guys know that, lasagna. Yeah.
And I was spaghetti.
The same thing, you know. And like, yeah. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave. By the time I get there, I'll just call everybody. Everybody will like be there. So I got my longboard. I jumped the fence, and I was in a ditch, and then I jumped over the fence, and I was on my way up there. And I was like, all right. And I was like, should I call somebody? And I was like, nah, not yet. So then I was going up there, and it started sprinkling a little bit. I was like, oh, don't stop right now. So I was just going down there, and I went down Landmark, and I went through Celebration, and I went through the banks, and I jumped the fence, and I was chilling at the spot. I was like, all right. So as soon as I was getting my phone out, it started hailing hard. And I was like, oh shit. And you know the hammock, right? I was just chilling right there in the hammock, like under the blanket. And it just started hailing hard, and I was like, fuck. I was like, oh, don't stop right now, because it's just a little bit of hail.
It's like a little dog.
And it just started hailing harder and harder. And I was like, oh shit. So I didn't know what to do. So I stood there for like 5 minutes. It started hailing, pounding. I was getting all wet and everything. Everything was all muddy and disgusting. And then I was like, fuck it. So I got my longboard and I ran. And I was running through all the rocks, jumping through the rocks, kissing like a little queer and everything, right? And I was running up the hill. The hill was super fucking muddy. And my fucking leg got stuck in there and everything. My legs were all muddy. My foot was all muddy. Everything, dude. My hands were all muddy. My freaking longboard was all muddy and everything, right? I couldn't get up there. It took me like 5 minutes to get up there, seriously. So I got up there, and I jumped over, and everything, it's just hailing, pounding on me, hard as hell. And I'm on the banks, and I'm like, fuck, what'd I do? So then I just put my longboard on the ground, and I'm like, fuck. And I try to jump the fence, and I can't do it, so I pick my longboard, and I try to go up with my longboard. And then I'm like, fuck. So I just leave the longboard there, I jump into the next door neighbor's backyard.
I'm about to buy something.
And then, hold on. Okay. And I'm chilling there in the backyard, so I just run by the side of the house, and there's a window right there. So I'm hiding next to the window. There's this little like the roof is holding down like that. But there's water just dripping down my face. And I'm like, oh shit. And I'm still getting wet. I'm getting soaked. It's freaking hailing harder, and I'm like, oh shit. I was there, everything, right? So then I climb on top of the fence, and then I creep on top of the fence like Peter Pan, falling my ass, and I'm scared. And I'm holding to the side of the fence, and then I'm all scared. So then I land in the middle of a street. You know what I'm talking about? In the middle of the street, right in front of the banks.
Yeah.
And I'm chilling there. I'm like, fuck, what do I do? And then I see people are home there. Alright.
That's your longboard?
Yeah, I left it there, dude. Cause I couldn't jump the fence and do it at the same time. Yeah, no, it's at my house. And I was in the middle of the street. Everything's just getting soaked, and I see a shitload of water everywhere. The whole street's flooded, hard. The whole street flooded. So then I see this abandoned house. I'm like, oh shit, it looks abandoned. So I run into the front porch, and I'm just sitting there. And I'm just sitting there until it stops raining, and it just starts freaking raining harder, and all these cars are passing by. It's flooding hard and everything, right? And out of nowhere all these cars are passing by, and out of nowhere this car just drives up to the driveway. The black lady comes out. She's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm just waiting till the rain stops. She's like, no, get out of here. She starts yelling at me like crazy. And I'm like, all right, chill out. And I didn't want to do anything stupid say, oh, fuck you, because I'm on their property. They could kill me because I'm on their property. They couldn't get in trouble for it. So I'm just chilling there. And I'm running to Celebration. And I have to cross the street to go to Celebration. And there's a big old puddle. So I have to walk through the puddle. And I get to Celebration, and I go into the restrooms. And I just chill in the restrooms. I'm like, oh. And then I call her, and we talk for a little bit. And I heard she just went through some crazy tornado and shit and everything. And you're recording this, right?
Yeah, dude.
Right. And yeah. And it was crazy. And I took my clothes off. I was like, fuck. I was all naked, cold, shivering, everything. I had goosebumps and everything, And I took my socks off, my freaking shoes, my shirt off, and I got the hand dryer. After you wash your hands in the restroom.
Hand blowers.
Yeah, the hand blowers. Yeah, same thing, hand dryer, same thing. Okay. I took my socks off, put my socks in there, pushed the little thing. It took 5 minutes each sock, and it was still pouring. And I took my jacket off, dried my jacket, and my pants a little bit too. And then by then it just stopped raining. I was like, fuck. So I had to go all the way back to the banks. And it was not raining no more. I was normal and shit. Kind of sprinkling a little bit. So I ran all the way back to the bank, and I had to jump that fence, you know, where the lock's at. I jumped that. Inside there, flooded like crazy. Crazy. So then I have to run up the side of the mud, and I don't call nobody because I know nobody's gonna come down. So I'm like, and I was gonna call my mom, but I was like, no, my mom's gonna get worried, and I don't want her to get mad or anything. So I'm like, okay. So then I go to the banks, I freaking got my board, go freaking in the middle of the street, and I just go home. And that's pretty much it. I feel like